All right, everybody, welcome back to another week of SCSRA Live. Why is this not working right? Something wrong with, oh my God, it's a thing. Anyways, welcome back to another week of SCSRA Live. Tonight, we're going to go over how the SCSRA did at Talladega. Super Speedway, baby. Well, another one of them. I don't know if we should go over Wednesday or not, but we'll go over Tuesday because I know Tuesdays was a pretty good race. Eddie back in the house again, as always. Old reliable here, I can say. Josh in the chat. We got Sharon Hill up there too. Just waiting on old Adam St. John. He'll be here eventually. Eddie? Oh, I can't hear you. There we go. I didn't turn you on. Ah, dumbass. Got it. Let's discuss last night, the big cup race. Yeah, okay, Sharon. We'll think about it. Eddie? For whatever. Yeah. How was your route last night?
It was good.
Uneventful, that's what matters, right?
That's right. That's right. No news is good news.
Yeah, no news is always good news.
Oh, yeah.
News out of the SCSRA. Do we have anything new? Went over schedules already.
Josh wants you to turn me on. I don't know about that. I don't think you're my type. Sorry.
I'm not that
Sorry,
type
Josh.
of person. I do appreciate the I guess
I think Josh went to the wrong website.
Yeah. He was on the wrong one, man. There's supposed to be more graphics on here. Eddie getting that bread. There's supposed to be more graphics on this thing. I don't know where they went. So figure that out next time, I guess.
It's all good. We're learning.
Yeah. Oh, I think I know what happened.
See, if we got it right, if we got it perfect the first time, then there'd be no room for improvement. So,
I know.
You know.
Wait for it. Fixed.
Waiting.
Figured it out. Man, it's been a day. Okay, so this week, what happened this week? So SCSRA was at Talladega for both the truck and the next gen race. ASR Tour was at Atlanta. I don't know if you pay attention to their chat at all. It's not good today. It was real bad.
Oh yeah. I think that was a huge black cloud that went all the way from Alabama to Georgia.
For sure.
This week.
It was not good. There's also like a reflection thing going on with my camera. Figure that out next week. We'll figure that out. In the NSRA Tour, or the NSRA Sunday Select Series was at Daytona, I believe. It was this guy by himself. And they were running the Xfinity cars. Their race was actually pretty decent for a long time. I don't know if anybody went back and watched that race, but it was a pretty good race. Schedules are out for us. Points. We'll talk about eliminations real quick.
Sure.
Let's see here. Let me pull this up here. Sim racer, yeah. Oh wait, no, don't do that. Okay, so for the truck series, this was kind of not really. So the truck race went like really, really well. So, there was, I believe, only one wreck. I think it was lap 9 or 10. No, we went
I don't
straight
know.
through
My VR
stage.
cut out and I almost caused one. That was crazy. I yoinked it to the left and kept it off everybody.
No, we
Hit the
went.
inside wall. That sucked.
Yeah, that was bad for Eddie for sure. And then Wednesday didn't go good for you either.
Yeah, no, it didn't.
So no, actually, we didn't have any cautions. If you go back and watch Intensity Broadcasting video though, and go to roughly lap 13, you can listen to Josh call the race for lap 15 for the stage when the stage was at 20 though. So you can go back and watch that if you want. It was very entertaining for
He
him
had him a Dustin Dean moment.
for the whole field to cross the line and then go into turn 1 and the caution didn't come out and he's just like silent for a second like what's going on, and then goes back and looks at the schedule, be like, oh my bad, it's actually on lap 20. She's welcome, bud.
Yeah, Dustin Dean called a race like that one time, 10 laps early.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Man, there's some things that I missed in the early SCSRA apparently.
Oh, there's some gold.
Okay, so who made it? Obviously Devin made it. D Wright made it. But he won the race too. Here, while we're doing this, why don't we pull up this race? They already have it in the background. Oh my god, this is all screwed up. So yeah, D Wright won the race. And then hang on, we're getting there, people. We're getting there, folks. Appreciate your patience through all these troubling times. Listen, I just reset my computer and I have to reset up everything, and I apparently haven't done this yet. There we go. So we'll put that on in the background while we're talking about trucks. So Devin, D Wright, Eddie made it as well. Came back with a pretty decent finish. Sharn going through, Riley, myself, Trey Spears, and Joe Wright. Eliminated were Ryan Gomes, Ryan Likens, Matt Allen, and Charles Balance. Unfortunately, Chucky didn't even make this race. Oh no, he did make. No, he didn't make this race.
I'm pretty sure he did.
He made the next gen race. He didn't make the truck race. Correct. So D Wright took the win on this one. He also came in first for the stage. So he qualified second, I believe. Dude, I hate Sim Racer Hub sometimes. I believe he qualified second with Joe Wright in first. Broke his streak of
Pretty sure I had the pole for the truck race, but Joe had the pole for the next gen.
See, that's why I need you, Eddie. Correct me when I'm wrong. It was a hell of a call, but I was sober. So was Dustin Dean drinking a lot when he was broadcasting?
Dustin Dean was fucking locked, bro.
Thought Dustin Dean was religious.
Yeah. I mean, even Jesus turned water into wine.
There we go. So then for finishing order, we had D Wright, Brett Merle, Riley Gomes, Trey Spears, Sharn Hill, Devin Butchno, Ryan Gomes Jr., Eddie, and myself rounding out the top 10. There's only 7 more drivers: Sylvain Seguin, Matt Allen, Tim Likens, Joe Wright, Kevin Graham, Ryan Likens, and Michael Provolt. Finish that one out. Joe Wright had most laps led and led a lap. And then also for stage, he came in third for stage. So it was a good bonus points race, which is really what kept him in for the round of 8. So it was a 4 points there difference between Joe Wright and Ryan Gomes. So it was a really good race, actually. We go back to like 4 or 5 laps before the stage and just watch this from Neon's point of view, because we were all up front. Now, going into the race, the idea was Devin didn't matter. He could come in last for all I care. Love you, Devin, but you were locked in. You didn't matter. Because the field was so tight, as in like points wise, the object was just to get all of us as far up in stage points as possible, and Devin just bring up the rear. Worked out perfectly, because we were riding in the back for a while, and we went from the back of the pack to the front in like 2 laps. It went really well. Next gen, whole other story. That was a whole different ball game. Bro, that side draft?
Yeah.
That was awful.
Yeah, it was pretty big.
I don't know. Did they ran Dega recently, right? Yeah, 3 weeks ago, because that's where you were at Dega. So I wonder if they changed.
Right, yeah.
I wonder if they changed something about the setup or the aero package or something in the last
that
update.
Side draft's always been there, man. Like maybe they increased the effectiveness, but I mean it's always been there.
Hang on, there's a child. I'm gonna go to iRacing only. Time out. You can still talk, Eddie. You look tired, bro. Huh? What are you talking about, child? Go. Oh my lord. Okay. So truck race. Oh yeah, this is the finish of the stage right here. Bro, you look tired. You need more coffee?
I always need more coffee, bro.
More sweet tea?
I always need more sweet tea. Yeah, I think this is one to go right here for the stage. It was a heck of a finish for the stage.
Yeah, it was. It was stay on each other's bumpers and go as far as we can. Jeez, it felt very different. It did feel different. Something was different. And I know the side draft has always been there in the next gens. Like, that's never been a question. But to me, it felt like, I mean, Trey and Riley at one point were about as far apart here, maybe a little bit closer in the next gens. And they straight pulled me off the group. And that's how we lost the pack. But it was insane how effective it was. And I don't think I've ever seen it that bad at Dega.
I don't know, man. I've been ripped off people before, so I mean, it's a death sentence.
And that middle line, as soon as you get in the middle line, it's gone. It doesn't matter how many people are behind you. You're done. I think this is the Wi-Fi lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. I got stuck in the middle twice, and I just was literally pulled to the back of the pack with 3 or 4 cars behind me. It was nuts. It was a good race. To think we're going here twice next season.
Yeah.
Look at that finish. Look at Eddie drop it fast. There he goes.
Bro, I was blinking from the back stretch. I was ready. I was waiting to pop. Like, if you look in 3 and 4, I kind of let off for just a second so I could, like, go to the right just a little bit.
Look how close that was for 1 through 4. Here, I guess I'm turn this on a little bit. Yeah.
Good finish for the stage.
Yeah, that was a really good finish. Right where we needed to be, all 4 of us in the front to get as many points as we could. There we go. That's what we were missing. All right. We had to go all the way around. Eddie was about ready to pop, so right at the line, he jumped out of the line. And we went racing again. Fast forward to the restart. D Wright unfortunately didn't get the message that we went and topped off because he was getting interviewed by Josh when we all had said that, yeah, we're not going to go, and then changed our minds, and he didn't get the message because he was still in his interview. So we all went down. He was leading the pack. Yeah. And it kind of sucked for him.
I mean, it worked out for him in the long run, I think.
It did. It did, most definitely. Oh, man. How is Matt Allen, like, on by himself gaining time? That's crazy.
I don't think I was 100% throttle through here. I think we were still just chilling because we still had to pit again.
Yeah.
Didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah, because that was 25. We pit again on 47. Then there had to have been a caution here. Yeah. Somewhere. There had to have been a caution.
I don't know if there was.
Oh, right at the end, there was that huge one.
Yeah, because I was racing Sylvan here for Lucky Dog.
Yeah. So what I was doing towards the end of the race too is I wouldn't push Joe hard throughout the track, basically. Kept my truck as cool as possible, coming to a couple of laps to go so I can push as hard as I can. But coming off of 4, I'd get glued to him. And I had to breathe a little too much here because my truck was, the water temps are getting high. But I was coming off of 4 and I'd push Joe to get him the lead so that he could take the lap led and get the most laps led. And then kind of back off the rest of the lap. But I took too much of a gap here. Miscommunication. I didn't see the run. I was paying attention to Joe and not the outside line because I was judging everything I did based off of him. Riley got the gap down, which was my mistake for letting that happen because Joe's dependent on me to push him past him. Comes down, Joe makes contact with him. He wiggles, goes up, comes back down, and then tries to save it, comes back up the track, and collects the whole field. Caution did not come out from this, which, in my opinion, it should have. But
yeah, I could have definitely used a caution there. It would have been great.
Yeah.
As I was not on the lead lap, like I said, I was racing Sylvan for the Lucky Dog there.
Right. The fastest I could go here, I thought that if I stayed out, because I knew that I could get onto pit lane then, but if I stayed out, that I might be okay with, I didn't know how bad it was, but my top speed was like 120 miles an hour, 130 miles an hour. So, hindsight, I should have gone and pit, taken my fast repair and then gone from there. Brett, thank you, or nicest move in the world. Brett let D Wright go by because Brett wasn't in it for points. He was just out here for fun because he wasn't eligible in the playoffs. Sylvain not eligible, and Eddie a lap down. Brett let D Wright go by and get the playoff victory, and then D Wright just kind
I
of.
think he let him by, bro.
That's what he said after.
Because D Wright and I was catching him. We were gonna get by him. He said he wasn't gonna try to push him here, or like pass him. But
Okay. I thought that he said that he let him by because he wasn't gonna take that from D Wright. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I think that's why he said he wasn't gonna race him that hard right here.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think he let him by.
Well then, whatever was said or done, D Wright came out with the win. Brett in second. Then it fell down from there. So that was the truck race. Eddie's gonna go around the track here still.
Yeah, I'm finishing the race here.
He's finishing his race. Almost a lap down.
Almost.
There goes David getting passed again. Devin's gonna go flying by me. Like literally everybody flies by me here. Truck is broken. But congratulations to D Wright on winning that one.
Faux show.
Faux shizzle.
Swept the week. Or swept the week.
Yeah, he swept the whole week. In true D Wright fashion, because he's the super speedway killer. Well, yeah, that seems to be working fine now. Interesting. Trying to figure out what's going on with my computer and streaming at the same time. And seeing if this is working or not. And it seems to be working just fine today.
Maybe it's one of those pip cab problems that Josh speaks of.
Maybe. Did you see that ASUS thing?
No, I don't look at ASUS things.
I know, I sent it to you yesterday. So you remember all the problems. You remember all the problems you have with your RMA stuff with your computer.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jay's 2 cents, and I know I'm surprised Josh isn't commenting about this yet, but Jay's 2 cents did a video about Asus ROG's RMA issues, and literally just said, Asus, you have to do better in the title of the video, or
they're horrible.
What the hell, or something like that. And it was just an 18 Tech Jesus may have done it first, but Jay did it second. I watched Jay more than Tech Jesus. Anyways, so it was just a 15-minute rant about how awful Asus's RMA issue is, or RMA problems are. And the only reason I bring it up is because Eddie and I both have ROG pre-manufactured or pre-built computers from them. Because there were a fantastic deal on Black Friday, Newegg on Black Friday. And it was a deal that we just could not pass up.
Yeah.
Oh, Steve went into Asus for 45 minutes. You know, Jesus Christ. I should watch that, but I don't have 45 minutes to do anything. And it was rather entertaining, Eddie. Rather entertaining. It was a video that you would probably go like and subscribe just because these people are calling out Asus, and they posted on Twitter, "We apologize. We will do better." Okay, bud.
Yeah, okay.
And Newegg said the same thing, and so many different companies.
They also told me that I could just ship back the card, but you know how that worked out for me. I wouldn't take anything that they say as far as I could throw my damn house.
We need to get you one of those fans so when the GPU dies again, you can replace the fan.
Yeah.
Apparently it's very common with our graphics cards, which is extremely frustrating.
Yep.
So next gen race. Let's talk about the points while we're doing this. I don't know how long we're going to last tonight. I don't think there's a whole lot to talk about. Chat's kind of quiet tonight. All right, so moving on. Devin, obviously, with 5 wins. He won last week at Darlington. So he moves. Oh, no, he didn't. Hang on. Why did it not increase his wins? Interesting. Okay, so yeah, Devin did win at Darlington last week, so he moves on no matter what. So moving on to the round of 8 is going to be Devin in first, Sharn Hill in second place with 0 wins, mind you. He is second in points. Josh says, I got screwed so many times this rate. You got JBL. I don't know what problems you guys are having with your JBL headsets. I've never had an issue with mine. So like the same story for Josh and Asu. He's never had a problem with RMAs or their products, and my graphics card died, Eddie's died. And yeah, I can swear up and down that I've never had an issue with them.
Yeah, for me, I've suffered both fucking issues.
Yeah. Eddie's had both of them. He's gotten the rigmarole from both of them. Yep. Sharn Hill moving through, myself moving through, Eddie moving through, Robert Duvendak, Joseph Wright Jr., and Riley Gomes. Riley made it in on a 3-point lead over Ryan Gomes, his brother. Josh Hall, Ryan Gomes, Michael Provolt, and Brett Merle were all eliminated from the playoffs. Big mix up at the end of, hang on. Cheeseburger says, I have a folk of gray hairs taking over the parking lot doing an unauthorized dog walking seminar. What?
Well,
having a flock of gray hairs taking over the parking lot doing an unauthorized dog walking seminar. Get him, Cheese. Kick him out, bud.
Sounds serious.
You need to call Paul Blart and get him out of there.
Tell him I ain't got no hall pass.
Sharn Hill says, having a 2014 Ryan Newman season. Hey, man, you make it to the championship 4 and you win the race. That's the only race that matters, right?
Or finish in front of the other 3 guys.
Or finish in front of the other 3 guys. That's right. Don't wreck them, though.
Bro, that scared the dog shit out of me right there.
Oh, the first one? Go back and watch what happened from Eddie's point of view.
You know, lap, what? Was this the first one? Lap
Yeah.
8?
Holy
Oink.
Lord Almighty.
Well, once you go to the cockpit view, like, that don't even do it justice.
That's cockpit enough.
No, it's not. You're in the passenger seat. See, there you go. Like, just sitting there chilling, you know.
So, okay, I
Dude,
remember
that gap being there saved my ass, bro.
I understand. Eddie doesn't look too bashed up after his last lap beating. He is. Welcome to the chat, Adam.
Maybe not physically, but mentally I still am.
Yeah, it was not fun. Josh says ride with Devin on this one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, ride with Devin. We're just chilling. Lap 8, logging laps. Not even pushing the issue. You know. Talladega things.
Nope.
Well, okay. It was nuts, man.
Adam says I can see that he's mentally scarred. Well, obviously, Adam, you watched the broadcast.
I definitely am.
Here's Merle doing Merle things.
I nap earlier today, bro, and I got up in cold sweats, and I was not good.
Nice recovery from Devin. Okay, so that was lap 5. Go here.
I think this is the one I thought I had missed.
Yeah.
And then it's not good. I don't even know if I lit a lap.
I don't think you did actually.
I don't know. I'm trying to lead one. Everybody else is worried about letting people lead one.
Look at Neon all in a row there.
Except for Joe.
Well, he's right there.
He ain't in a row though.
Okay, fair. He's got Junior pushing him. Oh no, that's Brett. He's got Brett pushing him. Worse things have happened.
Worst things are about to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I watched the replay, didn't get in live yesterday. Yeah, we missed you. You added too many letters, you can delete the least scared. He's just mental.
Hey. Ain't nobody charging for letters around here.
Oh.
Yoink. Look, I'm through, I'm free. Devin's like, no, you're not.
Ooh, God. That was close for Joe. Oh, hey, look, there's Eddie.
Yeah.
Go back and watch Eddie's point of view here. Oh, man, like the seas parted for you too, bud. Ah.
Wink. They did until they didn't.
Yep. Hey, did y'all see like the letters on the tires stop moving? That was crazy.
Yeah.
When you were sideways, the letters on the tires stopped moving. It's crazy like how that's supposed to work.
Yeah.
Chucky and Facebook chat, what's going on, bud? Thanks for tuning in. All right, so that was the caution before. Oh yeah, this is where I got screwed. Well, so I had.
don't want to talk about getting screwed.
Okay. Why did the letter stop moving? Aren't you supposed to hold the clutch down? No. Oh, well, you can hold the clutch down as long as you're also holding the brake down.
Yeah.
So basically all of us were in the back, us being Neon, because we all got damaged in that. So we have like 3 laps till stage. So it's like, it's go time. There's no waiting for nothing. You can see Joe coming. Devin went with Joe. I had nobody.
Whoever was on that high side absolutely did not restart good at all.
No. So Joe had Devin. He was pushing Brad. I think he was trying to push Brad hard enough to get him out of the way. I had Provi in front of me. Joe shoots this gap right here. And he's like, yep, we going. He makes it up to the front for this, which is very impressive. Literally starting dead last in this pack. Yeah, every time I tried to get something going, it just kind of stalled out and bailed. And I think I eventually got out front and led a lap. And then my teammates didn't help me. Pretty sure one was behind me and decided to go around instead. Which is fine.
Thing.
Which is fine. I made it through to the round of 8. That's all that matters. On to Kansas and Bristol. And I survived Talladega. At least in the next gens.
Makes one of us.
So then Duvendak comes up high with me. And then Devin and Joe go up high. So I can pick up Ryan. Sharn gets absolutely obliterated by being in the middle. Oh, Trey and I doored each other. That was cool. I cut Ryan off. Sorry, bud. Sorry, hashtag not sorry either. Yeah, I think I got 8th in this. It's a good finish to the stage. It was clean. Some pushing, banging, shoving. Oh wait, holy lord, I'm missing chat. It's like blowing up now. It's this Let's Watch Eddie tonight. Hanging out.
It was definitely not fun.
Why did the letter stop moving? Archie, we talked about that. Chucky hanging out. Is this Let's Watch Eddie tonight? I mean, we're not ideally, but we're gonna have to eventually. Wait, they do that? Yes. Is that the middle pedal? Yes, it is the middle pedal. Well, it depends, because my brake is now my left pedal. It's Let's Torment Eddie night. Bring your popcorn. Bro, you bring popcorn, we're gonna turn this into a rant session. Like we had a month ago. Let's not do that. I thought it was my handle to the right of me. I think that's the e-brake? I don't know. What'd y'all think of my new paint scheme? I got a special paint scheme for Bristol. Okay, and now we're caught up. Let's go look at Chucky's paint scheme. It's F12. I can't remember what key it is now. Oh, nice. Did they get new graphics or did you repaint them green? Warrior wraps. Nice. I like the Chrome 41. Looks good, bud. All right, so that was 29. So that was stage. Go back to Eddie Morris. We start 39.
I blame the blue rim.
I actually think this is between Chucky and Provy. Speaking of Chucky. I got a special paint. Chucky says had it done. Josh, speaking of Bristol, do we need popcorn for next week? Gonna stop at Costco if that's the case. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, that was between Chucky and Provy there. Bristol and popcorn next week.
If you're bringing popcorn, you better bring enough for everybody.
That might be the night that I drink. I'm not a big drinker, but I might guarantee that I have margarita stuff for next Thursday. Just so I can sip it while Eddie's talking.
I'm gonna use a personal day.
Okay, well I guess I'll be talking to myself then. Last time you took a personal day, or well, not a personal day. Last time you took a I worked too fucking long day. Yeah, I had storms that came in and knocked out my power. So if you can just show up, because the 1 week you don't show up, everything got fucked. So let's not do that again.
So you're saying I'm the glue that holds the shit show together?
You are the glue that holds the shit show together. I'm just the producer. Cool. Let me see here. Okay. Chucky, I'm not that good. I know, but you're improving. So I would challenge you honestly to do more official races. It sounds odd, and I get that, but doing official races will teach you where you don't want to be and where you need to be, and you'll learn how to drive.
Or you could be the leader on the last lap on this race at Talladega, and you can learn where you don't want to be and who you don't want to be around.
Okay, so we'll get there. We're only at lap 37. We got like 70 laps to go.
We're giving tips here.
Well, okay,
Tell me
that's
I'm
fair.
wrong.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. So I honestly, Chucky, my challenge to you: do more official races. It seems counterintuitive because everyone says officials suck, but you've got to put in some time in official races, and you will get better because you'll have to drive around people that, especially with where your iRating is, you'll have to drive around people that don't know what the fuck they're doing. So it'll force you to get better and be more have more situational awareness of things going on around you. Do we need popcorn for next week's race? Oh, we already talked about that. I need more tequila for that. Sharon, what's y'all's opinions on Provy's memes? We'll talk about that later. Josh is something, I don't know. I still didn't mean to do that. We know. Hence why I said I need to stop at Costco. Was trying to bring out 3 wide. It's like I got sucked up into him. That's that side draft, man. Something was different with these cars. And the only thing I can suggest in regards to this is for that hour that we have before practice, even if it's half an hour, whatever it is, get in one of the pit parties, because we do them constantly, especially in the last half an hour after one's trying to get their fastest lap times. We do pit parties at the end of the road, or at the end of pit road, and we push as hard as we can to see what the limits of the car are. That's where I learned, in my opinion, the side draft was worse than it was last season. I could be wrong. I may have to go back and watch the race just so I can tell y'all next week that I was right or wrong. But that's how I knew that the side draft was worse, in my opinion, than it normally was. I got up next to Junior in practice and got right on his rear quarter panel and then kind of pulled him off. I pulled him off a group of 6 people going 190 miles an hour, and we dropped and lost that pack in a straightaway. So that's my suggestion, is make sure you're using, especially at course or tracks like this, make sure you're using that practice time. Y'all need to hire Stu, the producer. I don't know who Stu is. Sounds like it's a bad idea.
He kills shows. Yeah.
Oh, is that the guy that killed the Logan and Cody show?
The what show?
The Logan and Cody show?
Never heard of her.
Oh, okay. Chucky, I meant painting cars. Bro, also, if you suck at that as well, practice, bud. I'm not great at it either, but I just keep trying and trying and trying.
I wasn't great at it either. You should see some of the first cars I've done. They look like they look horrible.
Mm-hmm.
So, every car that you paint, if you can learn something new while you do that, that's progress. So.
Okay, Eddie, do you remember doing this? Because I don't remember where I got the image from. Did you make the picture for my daughter's ad last year for her play?
You sent it to me.
I sent a picture and was like, Eddie, can you do something really quick?
Yes.
I did it in 15 minutes this morning.
What?
How far I've come in Photoshop.
There you go, buddy. That's awesome.
I couldn't remember who did it until like right now when we were just talking about it. Anyways. Adam, yep, I've been hammering the officials. Thank you for like lightening up chat, because this is what we need. We need people to communicate. Chucky on Facebook, LOL. Cheese, you will get there, Chuck. I wasn't that good at the start. Ask Eddie. I don't think any of us were. Cheese, honestly.
Everybody's come along. Well,
a lot of people
99.9% have come a long way.
I'm still nowhere near their level, but always getting better. You can ask Junior this, I guess. 5 seasons ago, my first season, I was dog shit. I came in from another league that like me and another guy were not dominating, but we were winning like every other race, every third race. And like I came in like my shit didn't stink, and bro, I got humbled real quick by this league. By Nudie and Cody and Colin and you and Devin, man. I got humbled. And I'm getting better. I'm usually in the top 10 until something happens, and that's usually still my fault, or not necessarily my fault, but putting myself in a position that I shouldn't have been in. If you can read what Josh wrote, you're more than welcome to try that. I don't know how the hell to say that.
Quarter panel.
Oh, quarter panel. Okay.
Come on, man. Get with it.
Holy shit. Okay. Quarter panel.
Start talking about upper deckers and quarter panels. Baby upper deckers.
Oh, man. All right. So, quarter panel. I missed that guy.
quarter panel.
All right. So that's lap 44. Yeah, I know. And then we went green for the rest of the race. But let's go. So this is what I actually wanted to. We're going to go on this camera. So I was racing on the outside line with Trey and Riley behind me. At some point, I don't really know what happened. Riley comes
Josh
up.
Don't have a banner.
Josh has a banner.
Not the playoff banner.
No, he doesn't. Eliminated. Oh, he's already eliminated. So at some point, I don't remember where it is, but Riley comes up with Trey, and they tried to go outside. I took it off. Oh, that's very true. He could have updated his paint already.
Likely excuse.
Okay, so here's Riley. So Riley and Trey decide that they want to go high. Now you can see we're kind of in the pack here. Like there's no one around us. In the middle lane, as soon as that happens, you get screwed. Like as soon as you're in the middle, you get air dumped on you from both sides and you're done for. But even here, like Trey says that he's not trying to side draft, which I do believe you're not trying to. But look how fast we lose this group. Through the corners, both him and Riley get too close to the side of my car and just start dumping air on the rear spoiler. And this group literally just pulls away from us. Now, it doesn't help. Provi also needs to be pushing me at the same time. And that's not working.
Side drafting you right there, but that's just the product of racing side by side at a super speedway.
They start to in the next corner. Well, even then, like when they come up, so when we're going through 3 and 4 in that last one, like you can see, you can't really see it, but the car in front of us just took a huge jump out ahead of us when he came too close to me on that last one. I don't think it's intentionally side drafting, to be clear. I think that
there was zero side draft there, bud. Like he was in his second lane. You were in the first lane. That's a product of side-by-side racing when the cars are in front of you, single file. That's where you got to be smart enough as a super speedway racer to damn file in behind these guys because that pack's going to leave you like that. So, I mean, it sucks because as a racer, you want to get in front of that guy, but like, you just have to realize it's a different beast, man. And that's what happens when you race side by side. If he was side drafting you, he'd have been a lot closer to that quarter panel. The quarter panel.
I don't know. It felt like even when he was that close, I was losing speed. Or that far away, if that's what we want to say.
Yeah, because you guys are racing side by side instead of single file. You're not going to be as fast. But carry on.
All right. Maybe I should apologize to Trey for yelling at him on the radio.
It'll be all right.
Interesting.
But I mean, you can go back and look. I mean, you're below the line. He's above the line. He stays above the line. And like there was, you watched Duvendak up here on my ass whenever Josh was following me. He was, I kind of went up like, I'm holding my ground, bro. Like, you're not doing this to me.
So let's go to like the last 5 laps. And we're actually going to go to this one. Okay. So it'll be more evident as to what happened. So look at Doovie with 10 to 12 laps to go. Yeah, I know he was side drafting the hell out of people. I do remember that because I watched the replay. Which I strongly suggest if you haven't done that yet, go watch the broadcast. Guys, we're at 90 subscribers. We are so close to 100. I know that means not a lot to a whole lot of people, but it means a lot to me and how much effort we've put into this channel in the last 4 or 5 months. So we're so close. You can, if you're not subscribed, which I know 46% of you are not, that watch this channel, go hit the subscribe button. Even if you never watch another video again, help us with the YouTube algorithm.
Didn't you say something about if we hit 100 subscribers, you were going to take a used sock and tie it around your head like a headband for an episode?
A what?
A used sock, like a tube sock, like a headband.
Why would I do that?
I don't know. Why wouldn't you?
Will you?
My
Why
socks
wouldn't
ain't
you?
long enough. Because I'd have to damn string 20 of my socks together, bro.
You don't got a pair of like long socks for the winter?
No. Bro, I wear shorts in the winter time. Get out of here.
All right.
Crazy.
So
ankle socks.
Okay, well, you know, how about this? I will mail you a pair of my used socks.
No. It cost you too much to slap that biohazard sticker on the side of that box.
Bro, my feet don't smell that bad. I don't even wear socks anymore.
Like shit they do.
How would you know? You've never even...
I just about imagine, bro.
You know what? That's
like,
that's
I don't
some. You know what? That's some
either.
fatism. Because you think that you think because I'm fat and overweight.
No, I don't give a damn who you are. Hey, Josh, I'm sure your feet stink. Cheesy B, I'm sure your feet stink. Sean, I'm sure your feet stink. My feet stink. Adam, I'm sorry, buddy. Even down under, your feet stink too. Like, that's just how it is. Feet stink. I don't think how yours would be any different. But
I'm paying the 99 cents to mail you a pair of my old tube socks.
That shit'll be rejected. Return to sender. Do not accept delivery.
No, I'm gonna have that mail lady come up on your driveway again.
She won't. She lazy. Now they said they can't back down the driveway. Stupid.
Seriously?
Oh yeah.
Mine are horrible. My bowling shoes could choke a mule. I don't doubt that.
Bro. That's what I'm saying.
Bowling shoes always stink.
They stink, bro.
All right, so might be this lap. Yeah, I think it's this lap because I'm trying to get past a couple of guys to get as many points as I can. Because Ryan's in the playoffs, Proby's in the playoffs. Who else in that group? I think that's it actually. So I'm just trying to, because Max McCarty's up in there, or Jake McCarty's up in the top line, blocking us, which was super cool. So trying to get as many points here as I could. Provy cuts down, it's a bad block. But here's the thing, he's still full speed. He has not let off the gas.
Get on the track.
Hits the track, loses it. Swerving back and forth. Hits the wall. Comes down the track. Locks him up for a second, then back into the wall. And there's the leaders. So, let's watch this from Josh's point of view, because Josh actually gets wrecked out first. For what, I don't know. Man, this view's all screwed up. Oh. Looks like a push from probably Duvendak. No, Joe Wright. So then, this is last lap. So we know damn sure that there's no lifting. Like, not gonna happen. So Eddie comes flying around here at 200 miles an hour. There's a car in the middle of the track. He's like, oh, they're gonna stay high, smoke. Oh, car, look at that. And that's blown motor. Car can't move anywhere. I don't know if he's on the starter just to try to get across the start finish line.
It ain't going.
It ain't doing nothing.
If the start finish line where it was at Daytona, it would have made it. But
yeah. So yeah, there was that happened. And then of all people to make it through everything, who doesn't need the win at all, because he's not even in the playoffs. He's just here to help us or help the team out. He can't see a damn thing, sees part, and he just goes. I think he was still in a little shock too, because I don't know if he was full throttle still or not, but like his engine wasn't getting any higher, so he may have had a lot of damage. But yeah, D Wright came away with the win on that one. Then Duvendak, who ended up was in the wall with Josh, like on top of his car through 3 and 4. Because that push, and then he comes back up the track. He just, yeah. How do you, I mean, what do you even say to that? Adam, or no, Josh says Doovie's side draft pulled me up the track and Joe didn't hit me straight. Adam also said we need 100 subs dare. Maybe we'll come up with something right now. I was devastated for you. I couldn't believe Doovie recovered for second. Joe didn't turn me. That would have been me. Yeah, that was
That was tough. That was tough. That was probably one of the dumbest fucking things I have ever seen on iRacing. There's nothing that you can say to justify that stupidity. That's I don't know what else to say there. But I am going to clear the air here. Yesterday, I called the Provi a piece of shit. And I'm going to tell you guys right here why. When you make a move like that and you take out the fucking leader of the race on the last motherfucking lap, and you sit in the fucking chat room with them, and you can't even, you're sorry enough you can't even try to apologize to them for anything that you done, you are a piece of shit. And that goes for anybody out there. You know, you can ask anybody in my Discord. I told them I'm done with this shit. Like, I don't sit at my fucking computer and waste that much time of my fucking life that I could be with my family and other people for stupid shit like that. And for somebody to be a piece of shit and not even offer, hey, man, I'm sorry, you're a piece of shit. And I stand by that. You can get mad at me all you want to and say, oh, well, you're an admin. Yeah, I'm an admin, but I'm also a racer. And you got the racer. That's how it is, you know? And if you're expecting anything less out of me, then it ain't going to happen. Sorry. But like I said, the comment wasn't made until he pretty much didn't say shit. So Devin comes in the Discord and says, oh, man, you're not even going to apologize? And then he comes up with a stupid ass comment. It was something along the lines of, oh, well, you still got your podium. Yeah, thinking like that with that mindset, you're a piece of shit. So, and that's all I have to say on that subject.
I knew it was coming.
Yeah. If anybody has any problems, my DMs are open. And be looking forward to them.
Or you can reach him on Facebook at Morris Customs.
Or you can do that.
Or on his private profile.
Or you can do that.
Or we'll put up his telephone number so you guys can call him.
Yeah, I'll hit the fuck you button. I probably don't want to.
I don't even have your number.
Yeah.
Josh says, how many times did I apologize to Colin at Bristol that time? I still apologize to this day, and even though he won. Yeah, we all make mistakes.
Yeah, shit happens.
Like I've done it to Junior a few times. I've fucking done it to Eddie a few times. Like we all make mistakes. That's not the issue.
And let me also say, it's not like I come in the Discord fucking guns blazing. You're a piece of shit. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, it was none of that at all. So.
Yeah, it's it is hard to differentiate. Imagine the real life punch up in pit lane. If that actually happened in real life, someone may have been dead. Honestly.
It would have. Yeah. I don't think I'd have made it out of the car.
No, I don't think so either. You would have been life flighted out if it happened in real life. But, you know, that's the advantage of a sim. We break shit, we press reset, and we keep going. But like there's a line between an admin and racers that we try really, really hard not to cross. I am very good at it just because of past experiences. I know how to cuss in private and yell and scream and get over it. I'm not in Eddie's position almost ever. Josh did it to me at the All-Star race, or at the first qualifier into the All-Star race last season. And even then, I don't think I said anything to him. I'm good at just keeping it to myself for a minute, calming down and getting the fuck over it. But I'm not battling for a win. It's not.
And that wasn't something as egregious as what
absolutely not
either.
Absolutely not. That's like not even close. I mean, like that was literally just racing.
If it takes you the corners of 3 and 4 to try to save your car at Talladega, there's an issue.
Yeah, for sure.
It's uncalled for. And for somebody that's been racing with us that long, you would expect better. But that just wasn't the case. So.
Yeah. And it so yeah, I mean I don't really know what else to say to that. There was.
And I'm just gonna let y'all know, y'all think this is bad. Imagine what I am not saying. Y'all get the filtered version. And if that's still too much for you, I apologize.
Yeah. So yeah.
And that's what pissed me off was the lack of, man, hey, sorry bro, you know, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. And none of that was even offered. And Sharon asked about what do we think about the memes. I think honestly, if he was really sorry about it or knew he fucked up about it, I think his time would be better spent trying to reach out to those who he fucked over, instead of trying to play, oh, look at me, I fucked up, you know. That's just my 2 cents on that. I think it's kind of ridiculous, but it's whatever.
Yeah. Again, we understand mistakes happen. We understand, like, took a long time to try to gather that car up and still not succeed. Yeah, that's part of the problem.
Yep.
Is
100% the problem.
We get that shit happens, and not trying to excuse any of it, because there's a lot of shit that happens that shouldn't happen, that people can save or make not happen by locking the car down, hold your brakes, make the letters on the tires stop moving, and move on. But like, there's no humility in how it was handled after the race. Bro, come in and apologize. Like, I'm so sorry, guys. Even if you just say it once is better than how that was approached.
It's an attempt, yeah.
Yeah, it's an attempt at something, and there was no attempt, which was the problem. So again, it's not the that it happened, it's how it was handled afterwards.
Yep. And then the comments that were made after, oh, Devin, you still got your podium. Like, bro, come the fuck on.
It had nothing to do with that.
No. I mean, personally, I'm not gonna do it. I'm over it. I'm not gonna say any more on it, because I already hurt people's feelings enough. And if I keep going, they're really not gonna like what I have to say.
I agree,
I'm
Eddie.
just gonna stop right there.
I agree. Let's move on to bigger and better, greener pastures.
Put the
bud.
admin hat on right there, boys.
Just
so y'all know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put that shit back on.
Because there's so much I want to say.
On to Bristol, baby.
Yep.
How you feeling?
It's Bristol, baby.
I know, but you love
Feeling
Bristol.
Good. Feeling good. I'd like to get a home track win on the sim. That'd be pretty
I know,
great.
right? That'd be wicked. Yep. I hope you do, man. I hope I just make it in the top. I hope I'm top 5. That's all I ask for. I suck at Bristol. I suck at Bristol. Kansas?
Love it.
I don't know, bud. I had some wins over there in the officials. We'll see what happens at Kansas. Next gen, I'm totally out. There's no way. I don't make it next gen for fucking nothing. Not in this league. Trucks, though, might have a shot. That's my theory, is I might have a shot in trucks. Next gen, I don't think so, bud. I don't know.
Tough.
Bristol kind of sketches me out.
I like Bristol. I like Bristol.
Bristol's a good track if you're not around people. If you're not around people and you're not around the lap traffic, if you're not in the back of the pack, it's a great track. When you get around those people is when the problems happen. And unfortunately, I think
patience. And when people run out of patience, that's when the problems happen.
Yeah. I think that's going to be the story of next week. Unfortunately.
If you don't know when to make a pass, it's going to be a long damn day.
Yeah, it is. So we can all hope and dream and hope that Bristol goes well. We'll see what happens. And then we got Kansas the week after that. And then on to Vegas for the championship races. What are your thoughts for the rest of the season? How are you feeling about the rest of it? I know Vegas is a good track for you. Bristol's a good track for you. Both Kansas trucks and next gen. You got a good rest of the schedule.
Yeah, if I can remove the idiot magnet out of my car, we'll be in there.
I gave that to you when I torpedoed you at the beginning of the season.
I know. I'm still trying to dig it out of the damn ass end of the truck.
Sorry, but I put that shit like on the cross member, way the fuck up there.
We're gonna have to get Dev in the shop and have him make me a new truck. Final few. I mean, we already got to make a new next gen. Hell, that thing was destroyed.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to call the race shop for that one. Yeah. Is gonzos. All right. As for tonight, I don't think we have anything else left to discuss. I think if we go any further, that more things will be said that don't need to be said right now.
Yeah, I think I'm done.
Yeah.
I think I'm done.
Bristol, baby. Everyone, thanks for joining the chat. I appreciate it. We do appreciate the continued support and everyone coming out every week. Adam St. John, Down Under, Sharn Hill, Cheesy B, Josh Hall, all of you guys. I'm sure there's someone else. Oh, Charles or Chucky over on Facebook watching us as well. We appreciate everyone coming out and interacting and chatting with us. We will see y'all next week going to Bristol. If you haven't done so already, like, subscribe, do all the fun things. Brad Young. Hey, Brad Young's in the chat now. What's going on, bud? Cheesy Cox. Oh, Jesus Christ. You had to. You fucking had to.
Had to.
It's all right. It's forgivable. We appreciate everyone coming by. We do appreciate it. Like, subscribe, do all the fun things. If you haven't already, by all means, please go watch the last broadcasts from this week. It does help the algorithm and views. Brad, sorry late to the party. Me too, bud. We're ending it out tonight, but good news for you. As soon as I click stop, you can go back and watch the whole thing. It'll be great for you. Great for us too. If you have any questions, reach out to us on Discord. Our email address, admin@scsra.net. Take a look at our website, scsra.net. Again, we appreciate all of it, guys. Y'all have a good night, and we'll see you next week.